Hey everyone, this is MJ and you are at my channel called Planning This Life. Planning This Life is where we talk pens, planners, and productivity. Today, I want to have a chatty video with you just about how our tastes change over time. Stay tuned. Welcome if you are brand new, and welcome back if you are a returning viewer or a subscriber. It's wonderful to have you here, and it's wonderful that you're a part of my community if you're a subscriber. So I got back into fountain pens in October when I ran across my father or grandfather's vintage ones. Since then, I've acquired quite a few. Nobody told me this would be addictive, but it is. And I love it. So it's funny because I actually found my first fountain pen ever. And this is a Schaefer. And this, tell me if you had this when you were a kid. This came with a calligraphy kit and a bunch of cartridges. And I think it had nibs that you were able to switch out. I'm not 100% because I just had the pen, and I think I have the pamphlet over there. I don't have anything else. I don't have the box or anything. It's not mitten box. So I took it apart and it had a Parker cartridge in it. And I cleaned it out and I let it soak overnight. And I dipped it. I dipped it with ink the next day. And honestly, it was like my past was just saying, hey, remember us? Because this is a broad nib, broad nib to make those really good calligraphy letters, you know, the old English letters and all that good stuff. So it got me thinking about how our tastes evolve and change over time, whether it be by nature or by influence, right? We get influenced very easily in today's social media, and I have a lot of you to blame out there in a good way. So I wanted to just sit down and talk about where I thought I was with my fountain pens and where I am, right? Okay, so I thought that I was an extra fine girl. Well, I am extra fine, right? I made it funny. But I thought I loved writing with an extra fine pen. And I do. So this is Hongdian N23. This is the Lucky Rabbit pen. Lucky White Rabbit. And this is extra fine with a longer knife. I'm picking up on the lingo. And I enjoy writing with this. But then this bad boy fell into my lap. This is a Conklin 1898. I don't know if you're a fan of Conklin or not, but I will tell you, this is a joy, an absolute joy to write with. And it's chunky. It's a chunky pen. Just to talk about, like, look at, you could see the difference, right? You could see the difference. I'm gonna say I reach for this experience a little more than I reach for this. There's nothing wrong with this. This is a fine nib. This is a medium nib. And there's something about the ink flow in a medium nib that brings me more joy. This pen, this is my Esterbrook. This is with the collaboration with the Coffee Monsters Co. This is a fantastic pen. This has a medium nib that has been ground to a journaler. This is delightful. But it's not as chunky. Can you see the difference? I mean, my husband may say something, but I don't think I have like, you know, my hands are still, they're regular hands, you know. I just like the feel of it, right? And feeling is a part of this hobby. We have to like how something feels in our hand. We have to like the weight of it. We have to like the smoothness or the texture. These are fantastic pens. The Lamy. And the Lamy has the little beveled section where you put your fingers to get a nice grip, right? There's something about each of these pens that I love. But what I gravitate to, I'm seeing unfold on a daily basis now. This is a go-to. I reach for this a lot more than I thought I would. And it's pretty good value too. This I got for $96 with a 20% discount, with the 20% off coupon, I think. It was under $80, or maybe it was at $80. But it's a joy to write with. It's an absolute joy. No one understands this except for you all that share in this hobby. I love my extra fine. I love my fine. I love my medium. I love my medium fine. I love my journaler. I don't have a broad except for this. But I think when I get a broad, that doesn't sound right. I think when I get a broad nib, I'm going to pull for that too, just because of being able to play with lettering. So I thought I was extra fine, but it turns out I'm more of a medium person right now. And that's okay, because maybe a couple months from now, I'll get tired of the medium and I'll go back to extra fine. It goes in waves, I think. But that's where I am right now. That's where my habits are evolving. And I'm getting particular with my inks too. I like a good flow. I love it when there's a little saturation. I love it when there's a little shading to the ink. It's a fascinating hobby that we're in. I think that's it. So since my last video, I have acquired a few more pens. So I'll be doing an update on that. Nothing, well, I shouldn't say that. I'll give you a preview. I got this little baby. Oh, and it's good. It's good. You're the snake. And then I picked up, that's my dog. Then I picked up my first sailor, which I thought was a dupe. And I will do a whole video on that as to why I thought it was a dupe. And what else? I got one more. I'll save that. I have one more on the way. So yeah. So let's celebrate in this hobby that we have. Let me know, where did you start with your fountain pens? Like what nib, what size, you know, and where are you at now? What's your go-to? What is your go-to pen out of all the pens in your collection? I'd be really curious to find out. All right, so for me, this is a pleasure. This is a pleasure. This and this. And I do reach for this once in a while when I'm looking for like a specific lettering with my journaling. But it's different than what I thought it would be. All right, I'm done yapping. I hope you are all doing well. Make sure that you are filling your ink pens, scouring for deals, and writing those words. All right, everybody, take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.